Welcome to The Ambitious Obsession. My name is Orchid Brown. I am going to be the host this evening. We have our guest today, Gnigni G. She's a female singer and Ottawa artist, and she is here to give us the opportunity to learn more about her and what she stands for. Welcome, Gnigni G.
Hello, Orchid.
Thank you for agreeing to this exclusive interview.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Wonderful. Now, tell me about yourself and your background and where you're from.
So, in real life, I go by the name of Nissan. It's my first name. My artist name is Gnigni G, and I'm a female songwriter, pop singer, songwriter. And I was very fortunate in life, having been able to travel many places. And I finally landed here in Canada back in 2012, like precisely here in Ottawa. So Ottawa is my hometown. And so I've been doing music since, and it's been like 2 years now that I'm actually doing it professionally, like getting into the industry.
Okay, so you moved directly from Ivory Coast to Ottawa. You haven't visited anywhere else? You've never lived in any other country?
No, like I say, like I've been to many places. Like the other place I spent most time was in Italy, in Rome. Yeah,
so you've learned the language, the custom. Can you cook Italian food?
Oh yeah, my favorite food is pasta.
Of course.
Yes, I do.
All right, so you speak Italian as well.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's do a quick session here.
Okay.
How about you say hello, how are you in Italian?
Ciao, come stai?
That's beautiful. Thank you. All right. So what inspired you to pursue music?
Okay. So to be honest, I was a really shy kid, and I could barely have a conversation, like especially in talking about myself and my feelings. It was a real struggle for me. And I realized that writing actually worked for me, like writing, and also I started to sing as well, and it was a way for me to communicate with others and getting people to know about like me, my feelings, and it was like a way of sharing with other people, and that's how I got into music. Yeah.
Okay, so deciding to pursue music, what were some of the fears and doubts that you had experienced?
So most fears and doubts emanated from within myself, like trying to convince myself that I really wanted to do it, because I had like many questions like going through my head, like, what are the odds of me like making it really into the industry, or did I really want to put myself out there? As like, I know I'm very introvert person and very shy. So I had to kind of like battle myself technically to be able to do what I'm doing right now. And but I passion overcame like all the doubts and fears, and that's what I'm standing here doing. But I really love to do.
Yes, and I really appreciate that you mentioned passion, because every single person struggles with fears and doubts. Every single person, especially if it's something that you truly want to do.
Exactly.
You tend to, it just amplifies in your life. So I really appreciated that you shared, that passion overpowered your fear and your doubt. So I really appreciate that. Now, has that fear or doubt changed for you since you've started? Because you mentioned that you've been doing this for 2 years.
Oh gosh, no, like really no. Like I wake up every day and sometimes I wonder why I'm still doing this, but like I said, I'm just always gonna be who I am. Like I'm always that shy girl, and I'm always that introverted person, and but I feel the need to communicate, and music gives me that mean. I still wake up every morning, and I have to convince myself to do certain stuff, but mostly, like I said, like it, the fears and doubt never go away, but it gets better with time. So I learned to normalize it, like make it part of myself, accept it, and then being able to do what I needed to do for my music. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know that pursuing this career, this path, comes with a few challenges. What are some barriers and challenges that you have experienced?
I would say for the most part, it's like knowledge. I'm pretty brand new in the industry, so I didn't have enough like insight into the industry, like knowing how to get my project started. So that was like the main challenge. And like I had my share of bad experiences while trying to find a way to get my single produced, the first one. But it's all part of the learning process, and I think I grew from that. And like I said, I had my share of bad experiences, but I learned from them and I grew, and that's why I'm here.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your vulnerability with us today. Please explain your genre of music.
So I'm doing pop music, but I know like just saying pop is so broad, and I'm hoping like to bring more of my heritage into it, and make it original, like make content that people have never seen before.
All right. Well, I know that you are French and you also speak English.
Yes.
And so you are considered bilingual.
Yes.
Why did you choose to only produce your music in English?
Yeah, so just like you said, like French is my first language. And yeah, so I'm bilingual, and you can still hear like a different accent in English, and my sweet Franglish accent, like I call it. So yeah, but yeah, I chose English because English is I would say a universal language, and like for the most part, people are able to understand English. So I wanted to get to the most audience, like the more audience, and so that's why I chose English, because I think that it could like I could get to many people like singing in English.
Yeah, it's very much a diverse language.
Exactly.
Everyone
That's
can
the word.
understand English. It doesn't matter if you're not from, if your country just speaks one language. It's you still memorize all the English songs.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So she has just dropped her first song called Body. Now I want you to explain the song and tell me why you wrote it.
Okay, so Body is about self-worth, self-confidence, body positivity, and I know you probably figure out it's a breakup song, but not the typical one, because I want to empower women. Like anything that I do, I'm a feminist, and everything that I do is to empower women. And in this song, like I'll share a little bit of background. So one of my close friends went through like a terrible breakup, and all I could see is like her crying, but beyond that, what I could see myself is like power. It's like she's beautiful, she's powerful, but she couldn't see it at that time. So that really stuck with me, and I wanted to write about it, and it was also a reminder to myself that if I ever get into this kind of situation, to remember who I am. And we are women, we are beautiful, we are powerful, and we should not let anything get into like self-esteem. Like,
Yes.
so this song got you. Like if you're in a terrible position, this song got you.
No, I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, there are a lot of people, when they break up, they tend to lose themselves, especially since you've given most of yourself to somebody else. So it's really good to have a song that encourages women to just get up, get out there, live your life, and remain as confident and as positive as you possibly can. So I really like the message of your song.
Exactly. Basically, you're lost.
It's your loss. All right. So the video is out for Body. Explain to me, the concept of the video. What did you do? Tell me all about it.
So, so the video, like, yeah, I brought like some of my girls, like, it was really fun. We had a fun time making this video, and yeah, I want it to be like about girls, like girls being together, like having a fun time. So that's basically what you will see in the video. Yeah. And yeah, you see it's a breakup song, so it's a celebration. Like who celebrates
Who celebrates a breakup?
Exactly. But yeah, it's different just because of that. But I really wanted to make sure that, like we all need one another. We need to uplift one another, to empower one another. So I just wanted to make sure like it was a video about like girls being together and how powerful it can be when we're all together.
All together, yes. Yeah. We all need our squad.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way, like girl squad.
All right. So how would you differentiate yourself from other Canadian artists?
Okay, so just from my background, I would say that like we all talk about like all talk about like similar issues that are like related to girls, like being girls, but I think we've experienced them differently. So what I bring to the table is different just because I'm sharing like my personal experience, and and it's original from like me bringing all my background and all my uniqueness to it. So that's how I would say like it's different from the others.
Okay, okay. So who are the artists that has influenced you and inspired your music creatively?
Growing up, I listened to like legends like Michael Jackson's, like Prince, and just to name a few. And that's how I got like I grew up listening to Rihanna, Mariah Carey, and and Christina Aguilera. Those icons. I like the way they conveyed emotions. They conveyed like their feelings through songs, and that's what really made me really want to write. I want to make something like authentic to myself, and like in writing as well, in the way I'm singing as well. And I did copy a lot from them with their style, but now I can say like it helped me start off my this adventure, like this journey. But I would say today I'm more like myself. With what I've learned, I've come up with something that looks more like me.
What artists would you love to work with and why?
So I would love to work with Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Yeah, I like her authenticity. She's a very powerful woman, and the way she talks, she's really upfront, and I think personality-wise we'll match. Like, we'll have a lot of fun working together. She's really fun.
Well, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. Unfortunately, I love her to death. So if you ever have the opportunity to work with Nicki Minaj, I hope you wouldn't turn it down.
No, we should not. Definitely not.
All right. So do you feel that female Black artists are getting enough exposure here in Canada?
So I haven't seen a lot of Black female artists. Like I don't hear a lot of them on the radio or see them in the mainstreams. So I don't believe they do get enough exposure. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah, because I do have personal artists that I do love that are Canadian, like Julie Black, and I do like Keisha Shanti as well. And I did notice that they didn't get a lot of exposure. Mm-hmm. And so I just wanted to get your point of view on that, and so that you can consider how you're going to put yourself out there in the future going forward as a talented artist. So what are some blessings that have occurred for you on this journey?
This journey itself, like, it's a blessing. I feel blessed to be able to do what I really love, what I'm really passionate about. And along the way, like, a lot of people came in and were very supportive of me, and I believed in me and helped me out this journey. So I'm really grateful for them, and I think I consider it as a blessing as well. So.
Wonderful, great. So what is next for Gnigni G?
So yeah, I'm working on a couple of singles that'll be released soon, and also an album, and like more music videos as well will be on the YouTube.
So where can people follow you and where can they view your new video?
So the new video will be released on YouTube. So people can go to my YouTube page, like Gnigni G, and I'm also on Instagram under Osoba Gnigni. Yeah, and I'm also using Facebook as well. Yeah, so please don't forget to follow.
All right, perfect. Don't forget to follow. Thank you for being a guest on The Ambitious Obsession.
Thank you, Kate, for having me. It was a real pleasure.